Hey everyone, my name is Troy from Tech Games, etc. And today I have my rant of E3 2012. Now, as you can tell by the title, I'm not really excited for E3. I stopped being excited probably since the PlayStation 2, probably. I think that's around about it. Now, my predictions, as you can tell by the title, is going to be the same old shit with a fresh coat of paint. Now, with this E3, I don't see nothing as far as a wow factor. I don't see, oh my gosh, like, oh, this is the best E3 ever. I don't see that coming from this year's E3. And no, I didn't do my research. I'm going to tell you the truth. I did not do my research. But I gave up on E3 a long time ago. I'm going to predict it right now. Right now, there's no wow factor. Zero wow factor. So, like I said, this is just pretty much my predictions for each company. So, let's go to Nintendo. I gave up on Nintendo since probably the GameCube. I thought, the 64 was a failure to me because they stuck to that cartridge format. Now, they did have their great, memorable titles. Don't get me wrong. They had their GoldenEye. They had their Banjo-Kazooie. There was some other titles on 64 that I did like. But unfortunately, a company called Sony came and the PlayStation 1 came out. And yeah, you already know what happened there. So with me, I know there was some type of controller that was mentioned. I understand that the Wii U is going to be, probably revealed go more in depth. I really don't know, but either way, it's like it shows to me. People saying like I hear people say, "Yo, Nintendo's going to win it. They always win the E3s," but come and think about it. If Sony and Microsoft ain't showing nothing of their next-gen consoles, even when Nintendo showed theirs, there's something wrong with this picture. Like I said before, I don't think Nintendo is a threat no longer. Nintendo is no longer a threat. Yes, they influenced the industry with the Wii U controller that, influenced Microsoft to do the Kinect, that probably influenced Sony to do the PlayStation Move. But as of right now, Nintendo is not a threat to me no more. It's not a threat. And yeah, they're going to probably have more third-party support. They probably are. They're going to probably have more third-party support, but you get third parties, okay, it's on Microsoft. Okay, it's on Sony. Okay, so you're going to have third-party support, which is probably going to be on all other systems, and I hope the Wii U is going to be in HD. I hope it is. They cannot, how can you have a system not in HD? I didn't know the Nintendo Wii wasn't in HD, but they got to take it a step further and have not only third-party support, but more first-party titles. Go back to their roots of having better first-party, but more mature first-party titles. Now, if they resurrected Killer Instinct, I'll probably jump on that board. Killer Instinct Part 1, I'll probably buy a Wii U for that. But I believe that my prediction for Nintendo is nothing really spectacular. But I hope in the future, Nintendo steps their game up with their first-party titles to make it more adult. Now for Microsoft. You talk about someone who's bleeding a franchise. Okay, Halo 4 is going to be, my prediction is going to be revealed. I think Spike TV already said that they're going to have gameplay footage of Halo 4. But let's come to terms with Microsoft. Microsoft doesn't really have nothing. Really, I think their strongest titles are Halo and Gears of War. I can talk about the crap of Gears of War later, but I'll explain why I say crap, but I'll explain that later. But Halo, I'm not knocking anybody who likes Halo, but me, I think who's on a low totem pole as far as titles, I think Microsoft is. Shout out to my man, the Gamer2323. He says, Gears of War 3 and Gears of War 4, they are like 8 months apart. So it's going to be like the next Call of Duty. I think that's the only strong title Microsoft has to make them more relevant. Because don't get me wrong, Xbox Live is probably a great service. So they're going to probably have more features of Xbox Live, more new services like a better Netflix type of service or some type of service that's going to enhance Xbox Live. But outside of titles, especially Gears of War 4, I think, it's going to be speculated to be a prequel. You already know what I think about prequels. You already know. I think prequels are just a cop-out excuse. They are just running out of ideas. They are absolutely running out of ideas. And that's sad to me. Microsoft really needs to step up their titles to have first-party titles. Not like Nintendo. Nintendo, well, same thing as Nintendo. Having more first-party, great titles, mature titles, and just step their game up. Now, Sony. I don't expect really nothing from Sony. I don't expect nothing. I think their first-party titles are not as strong as they used to be. I know we got our Uncharted. You know how I feel about God of War Ascension. Same thing of Gears of War. It's speculated to be a prequel. Yeah, they're going to have a multiplayer feature, which I think is probably not going to be my prediction now, which I probably think is not going to be spectacular like that. Like, oh my gosh, I got to get this. I got to get this multiplayer. It's going to probably be something where it's probably an online pass. Probably. I hope not, especially for something that's not been proven or tested. And it's just going to be like, okay, been there, done that. Wow. But I don't expect nothing from Sony. Nothing at all. I don't think, what does Sony have in their arsenal right now that is worth a damn to talk about? I'm just being honest with y'all. Like I said, I love video gaming, but I'm just keeping it real, y'all. Tech Games, etc. just keeps it real. I'm not really expecting nothing from this E3. Probably won't be expecting nothing from E3 for a long time. But hey, if I had tickets to go, an all expense paid trip, and had my bills taken care of so I can go, I would definitely go. But you know I'm going to go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. So there you have it. What do you think about this year's E3? Are you looking forward to it, or do you think Do you think it's like what I think? It's going to be the same old shit with a fresh coat of paint. Well, thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you saw today, please like the video. It really helps out a lot. And there go all my contact information, and see you later. Thanks a lot.